there's this growing stigma in American cinema, and it's if you don't have an explosion or a car wreck in the first 5 minutes, then you lose the general audience and you lose all your money. And if America wants it to change and go towards more meaningful things and actually create some sort of substance with American cinema so we can be respected worldwide and not just fucking painted as the people that create bullshit and throw it out there and are mindlessly entertained by every fucking stupid thing that we release,
Yeah.
then that would be great. It would be greatly appreciated for someone who really wants to make dramatic films that mean something. It won't happen, and I'll live a decent life and make a decent amount of money, and then I'll just fucking die. And Michael Bay is gonna have 16 mansions worldwide, and he's gonna fuck models all day long, and he's gonna blow fucking lines of cocaine the size of railroad tracks, and he's gonna have a great life, and he'll probably die at 98 with a fucking beautiful bitch on his lap just riding his dick. And for me, I'm gonna die alone in probably a one-bedroom apartment, and it's gonna be terrible, and I might fuck another girl if I'm lucky in the next 5 years.
Oh.
That's just how it is, dude. Like, that's just how it is. It's unfortunate, but American cinema is fucked right now, and I wish the general audience would fucking grow a brain. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be yelling at you guys. I think you guys are all great, but you have to start fucking actually paying attention to what you're watching. And subconsciously, it doesn't make you any smarter to go see a fucking car run off the fucking road. Even though it's mindlessly entertaining, you need to start taking your minds a little bit more seriously than you actually do. And I love you guys, but you're fucking dumb and you need to fix that. So that's besides the point. Go ahead, Kevin.
Can you speak for the film community in terms of their view on the Academy? You and I talk every time that the Academy. Every
Don't put
time.
me in that place.
No, but what
Don't
I'm
put me
saying
in
is-
that place, you bastard.
Every time the Academy Awards come around, you and I talk, before we watch it and shit. And more often than not, we're complaining about how there was a film that deserved a few awards that wasn't even nominated. Now, do you find that most people that are completely engrossed in the well-respected film world like you are, do you find that most of them just trust the Academy? Like, hey, well, if the Academy says that this and this and that, then they're right. Whereas you kind of challenge it.
Yeah. It's hard. It's a hard thing to say because you don't want to piss off the Academy. You don't, and I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah.
But to be honest, as I'm growing older, and I'm still young. I'm only 22 years old, but in the younger film community, the Academy is looked at as a group of old white men who care nothing about good film. And that's not to say that they're terrible people or they have bad opinions. It's just the Academy is getting old, and the Academy is starting to snub young filmmakers for making great films because they just simply don't realize the brilliance in it. And where film is going now is it's going to be controlled by younger people, and they're going to be making younger styled films that are very stylized, that are very cool looking to younger audiences. And the Academy is going to select a movie made by fucking what's an old fucking director? Robert Redford, which is a great director, or like fucking Clint Eastwood, which is a great director, but they make specific types of films that look and have the feel of being old, the way they're paced.
Yeah. You know what? So what you're saying is you think that Drive is like a little bit like while it is a great film, and I think it did like one of the I think it got nominated for like Best Supporting Actor. I think that was about it. While it is a great film, you think it's just too like young and hip for the Academy?
Yeah,
in a sense.
Yeah, I think it is, and yeah, no, that's completely what I'm saying. I have nothing more to add on. It's just too young for them. They don't get it. They've come from a place. Most of these Academy members are in their fucking 60s or 70s, Kevin. Like, they come from a place where film is paced differently. They grew up with different things than we have now, and they're failing to realize good film as it stands today in the modern film.
These are people that are fucking raised on Godfather, which we've talked about that from like a younger person's perspective. You know,
I want to love The Godfather. I want to love it, but I can't. I can't. It's too slow.
At the same time, the Academy has made some good decisions. Probably one of my favorite films of all time, if not my favorite film of all time, The Departed. I don't know how many awards that film won, aside from Best Picture and everything. But then again, Scorsese.
But it's
you know what I mean?
Scorsese.
He's not fucking,
Who's an older director. He's an
Yeah.
older style director. The way his movies are paced are a little bit slower. There's not many fast cuts. That's what it is, dude. That's what the world's come to. It's come to a fucking group of older people who just can't stand anything modern, and they're just snubbing all of it.